Hello student, welcome to my channel G Science. Yesterday we have discussed about some topic radius of curvature, center of curvature, pole, and today we will discuss what is principal focus and the focal length. This is concave mirror. The center of the spherical mirror is known as pole. Principal axis, center of curvature. The parallel light radiation when incident on the concave mirror, after reflection they will meet at a point on the principal axis. That point is known as the focus point, and the distance between the pole and the focus point is known as the focal length. And we see that when the parallel light radiation is incident on the concave mirror, then the light radiations converge at a point. So the concave mirror is also known as converging mirror. And its focus point is real because light radiation actually meet at a point in front of the mirror. But in case of the convex mirror, if we draw the convex mirror, this is convex mirror. Center of the convex mirror is pole. This is the principal axis. Here is the center of curvature. So when the parallel light radiation is incident on the convex mirror, then after reflection they will look like this. But if we draw in backward direction, they will appear to come from a point, and that point is known as the focus point. So we see that here the focus point is behind the mirror. It means that is virtual focus, and the light radiations appears to diverge from a point. That's why the convex mirror is known as the diverging mirror. And the distance between the pole and the focus point is known as the focal length of the convex mirror. Now the next topic is relation between the radius of curvature and the focal length of the spherical mirror. This is concave mirror, pole, center of curvature, focus point. The distance between the pole and center of curvature is known as radius of curvature. Distance between the focus point and pole is known as the focal length. So R is equal to double of the focal length. The focus point is in between the pole and the center of curvature. So radius of curvature is equal to twice of the focal length, or focal length is equal to the half of the radius of a curvature. Numerical on the basis of the relationship between the radius of curvature and focal length. We all know that the radius of curvature is equal to twice of the focal length. So in this numerical, if the radius of curvature of a spherical mirror is 20 cm, what is its focal length? If you have given the radius of curvature is equal to 20 cm, so focal length is equal to half of the radius of curvature, so which is equal to 20 divided by 2, which is equal to 10 cm. Now the next topic is rules for obtaining the image formed by the concave mirror. So there are the 4 rules. First rule is, a ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis, after reflection it will pass through the focus point. For example, this is concave mirror, principal axis, pole, center of curvature, focus point. A ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis. This is a ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, it will pass through the focus point. It's first rule. Second rule. A ray of light passing through the center of curvature, after reflection, it will retrace its path. Concave mirror, principal axis, pole, focus, center of curvature. a ray of light which is passes from the center of curvature. After reflection from the mirror, it will also retrace its path, but again it will pass through the center of a curvature. Third rule, a ray of light passing through the focus of the concave mirror, after reflection it will parallel to the principal axis. When a ray of light which passes from the focus point, this is focus point, after reflection it will parallel to the principal axis. Rule number 3. Last rule, fourth rule is a ray of light incident at some angle at the pole, it will reflect with the same angle. This is a concave mirror, principal axis, this point is pole, focus, center of curvature. A ray of light which is incident at some angle, this angle is I, then it will reflected at the same angle represented by R. According to law of reflection, the angle I is equal to angle R. It's the last rule, fourth rule. Now the next topic is formation of the different types of the images by the concave mirror. So the formation of the different type of the images by the concave mirror, it will depend upon the position of the object. So there are the 6 images formed according to the position of the object. First is when the object is placed between pole and focus point. It's a concave mirror, pole, focus, center of curvature. So when the object is placed between the focus point and pole, then we will explain how the image is formed. Second, when the object is placed at focus point, at focus. Third, when the object is placed between F and C. Next, when the object is placed at C, at center of curvature. Fifth, when the object is placed beyond C, it means behind the C. Sixth, when the object is at infinity. So there are the 6 images formation by the concave mirror. It will depend upon the position of the object. When the object is placed between P and F, then how the image is formed, it's virtual, real. We will discuss all these things in next video. Formation of the different type of images by a concave mirror. When an object is, firstly we discuss the first case, when the object is placed between the pole and the focus. So this is concave mirror. Center of the concave mirror or spherical mirror is known as the pole. The straight line passing from the pole and the center of curvature is known as the principal axis. And in between the pole and center of curvature there will be a point that is known as the focus point. So first, when the object is placed in between the pole and the focus point, then how the image is formed. So to formation of the image, we have choose any 2 rules we have discussed earlier. First rule, when the light radiation is parallel to the principal from the object, 2 radiations, minimum 2 radiations are required to form the image. First, when from the object, when the radiation is parallel to the principal axis, according to rule, after reflection it will go from the focus point. Next, we apply any rule. From the object, the radiation is incident at some angle to the pole, and after reflection it will reflect with some angle. These 2 radiation do not meet at each other in left hand side, so we extend these 2 rays in the right hand side, and these 2 radiation meet at a point this, and this is the image. And we see that the image is formed at the back side of the mirror, so image formation is virtual. When the image is formed at the back side, or the radiations will not actually actually meet, they will produced in the back side. That image is known as the virtual image. So image formed is virtual and erect. Second, the size of the object is short and the size of the image is enlarged. So image formed is enlarged. And third, it will behind the mirror. So third is behind the mirror. So when the object is placed between pole and focus point, the image formed is behind the mirror, virtual, erect and enlarged. Second, when the object is at the focus point. Pole, focus, center of curvature. When we place the object at the focus point, then how the image is formed? Firstly, we required any two rays to form the image. First is parallel to the principal axis, then according to rule, after reflection, it will go from the focus point. And second, when the light rays is incident at the pole at some angle, then it will reflect at the same angle. We see that these two radiations are parallel to each other. If we extend these two radiations parallel to each other, they not meet at any point. So we said that it will meet at infinity. So image is formed at infinity. It will meet at the infinity. Second, real and inverted. And we know that infinity is very far, so the image size is very enlarged. It will be highly magnified. So when the object is placed at the focus point, then the image will form at the infinity, real and inverted and highly magnified. When the object is placed between F and C, then how the image is formed? Pole, focus, center of curvature. So when the object is placed between F and C, then how the image is formed? So two rays we consider. First is parallel to principal axis, then after reflection it will move from the focus point. Second, the radiation incident at some angle, then after reflection it will reflect at the same angle. And these two radiation actually meet at this point. That's why the image formed is real. And it is inverted because the object is above the principal axis and the image is downside the principal axis. So image formed is real and inverted. Second, it will form beyond C. C से पीछे बनी है, beyond C. Third point, the size of the object is short and the size of the image is enlarged. So image formed is enlarged. So when the object is placed between F and C, the radiations are actually meet at a point. So the image formed is real and it will downside the principal axis, so inverted and beyond C and size is enlarged. Now fourth is when the object is placed at the center of curvature. Concave mirror, pole, focus, center of curvature. So when the object is placed at the center of curvature, so first radiation parallel to the principal axis, after reflection it will reflect from the focus point. And second rule, when the light radiation is passing from the focus point, then after reflection it will parallel to the principal axis. So the radiations will meet at this point and the image formed at point C. When the object is placed at point C, the image is also formed at point C. Second, almost of same size. And third, the radiations will actually meet. So real and inverted. So this is the only case when the image formed is of same size. So when the object is placed at point C, the image will also form at point C of the same size and the real and inverted. Now the fifth, when the object is placed beyond C. Beyond means पीछे, pole, focus, center. So when the object is placed beyond C, first parallel to the principal axis the radiation, after reflection will go from focus according to first rule, and when the light radiations is passing from the center of curvature, after reflection it will reflect at the same path. So two rays meet at the point this, actually meet, and the image formed is here. So actually meet, so real and inverted image is formed. Second, between F and C, the image is formed between F and C. Third, the size of the object is larger and the size of the image is shorter. So shorter ko we will say that diminished or small. So when the object is placed beyond C, the image is formed between F and C, real and inverted, and diminished size, or we can say that small size. Now the last case is when the object is at the infinity. So when the object is at infinity and we don't know where is infinity. So infinity is a very far point. So we consider the radiations coming from the infinities are parallel to each other. The radiations are coming from the infinity, it means they are parallel to each other. These radiations are coming from the infinity. So when these radiations are coming on the mirror, then after reflection, some point same as this ray of after reflection at some angle, and these two rays are meet at this point, that point is known as the focus point. So when the object is at infinity, the image is formed at point F. Second, highly diminished, very small, highly diminished. And third, real, because radiations are actually meet, so real and inverted. So when the object is placed at the infinity, the radiations from the infinity are parallel to each other. They will incident at the concave mirror. After reflection, according to rule number 4, when they are incident at some angle, and if we draw the normal here, it will reflect at the same angle. These two radiations meet actually at point F. So the image will form at point F, and it will highly diminish because the images are coming from the infinity. It is very small and actually meets, so real and inverted. So if you like my videos, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.